Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my stream. This is being recorded on the 23rd of January. Just in case anyone's watching this in the future. Hello, future person. Just in case you get confused as to whether this is a rerun or not. For some reason, when I do something as a rerun, it doesn't work properly or it affects my stream. Don't know why, but there is just a pre-warning. Let me throw this treat down. Bear with me. Hey Claire! Welcome to my stream. The stream just walked in. Right. So, oh, no, I'm not painting my, oh. Right, so, as a recap of yesterday, we sold a house. It was our best house yet. It was the uninhabited house, 2 stories, 11 rooms, massive garden. We did a really good refurbishment. We made 259,000 on profits. Well, I'm glad you're not asleep right now. You probably will end up falling asleep though on this one. Hey Lou, how are you feeling? Oh gosh, it was lovely seeing you earlier, by the way. Kat really enjoyed it. Yeah, alcohol's a blood thinner, so it thins your blood, so you're more likely to bruise whilst you're drinking a lot of it, and plus you went through an awful lot with being unconscious a lot. But I'm glad you're feeling better. Okay, so hello, I have just purchased the train. This is my first time doing the train. I am just going to start by cleaning up. Apparently you were like, I mean, I'll tell, what the hell? What the hell? What is that?
That's a cigarette holder.
Is it? Oh, I thought it was a whip. Okay, well I'm closing that. Oh, yeah, sorry. So apparently what had happened is you, so you went to throw up, and in the process of throwing up, you ended up, you ran into the bathroom, and when you went to, because you ran in to go be sick in the loo, but you missed the toilet, fell, and landed in the bathtub, and then you threw up all over yourself, and then you had to be bathed and washed, and you ended up passing out. And am I meant to be selling this or disposing? Oh god. Then you passed out. Oh, I could have made money on the stuff oh well. Then you passed out, so you had to be dressed and washed, and then you also had to be lifted out by Lewis and Gav, and they couldn't get you out by your wrists. No, they couldn't get you out by like your arms, so one person grabbed your ankles and one person grabbed your wrists. Lewis grabbed your wrists, and they had to like place you into bed. So, yeah. This is much smaller than I was expecting. And we've got all of this as well. So, this is probably one of the smallest builds I've done yet. Let's give it a clean though. Well, I can imagine it was quite embarrassing. But you had a good night, and you don't do it very often, and you probably won't do that for a long time. I doubt. So, you know, it's nice to let your hair down sometimes. Is there a way I can make... hang on, I'm just seeing if I can... No, I can't. For some reason, I can't stop my chat closing on my phone. Oh, wait there. No, so I have to keep tapping my phone, that's all. Oh well. Yeah, well, the thing is basically what happens when you drink, here's a little bit of info, is your liver, it takes a lot for your liver to process all of these toxins going into your body, right? So suddenly your liver is kind of like, okay, so the most important thing right now is that we deal with these toxins going into our body, because otherwise we're going to get poisoned by this alcohol. And so your liver focuses so hard on dealing with the alcohol as a toxin that it actually decides that it compromises. So it says, okay, well, if we're not going to be if we're not gonna do the... Oh wow, you have to do them individually. That's annoying, isn't it? If we're gonna have to focus on our liver, then one thing that we'll do is we'll close parts of the brain down. Well, part of the memory section of the brain down instead, so that we can focus more so on the liver. The reason why it makes you sick is because it's a stomach irritant. So it irritates the lining of the stomach, therefore making you nauseous. Also, the fact that your liver's dealing with it can also make you nauseous. And it also... Okay. It also decreases your blood sugar. So the reason why everyone wants like a beefy takeaway after they've eaten, after they've drank, is because it lowers your blood sugar levels. What else does it do? It dehydrates you because it's a diuretic. It thins your blood, so it can cause more bruising. So it does all sorts of different things to your body. There you go, a little lesson. But yeah, so basically your liver was kind of like, we've had enough. We need to stop right now. And just... Sometimes the body's best response... Oh, there's mole holes here too. Little moly mole. Sometimes... They always make me jump. Don't know why. Sometimes the best thing for our bodies to do is to just say, I need to go bed. I need to just shut down and restart. Lewis said that when you woke up, you had to ask where you were. That's so funny. Yeah, basically, that's what happens. I don't think I've ever got that drunk before. I think I've got really tipsy before, and I started making noodles, and that was probably the tipsiest I got. But I remember once I got sick with vodka, but I wasn't drunk with it. Was that at Tay's? Oh, I've done this side. Nice. Okay, let's give it a bit of a wash. Oh yeah, I need to be inside to do that. So just giving it a little bit of a clean down first. It's grimy as hell. Ugh. Well, at least you had a good night. Right. Is that all clean? I've missed a spot. There we go. Oh, I've missed a couple spots. I'm sure a few people would have told me that I had. Okay, so I think everything's clean inside and everything's clean outside. So, now I'm going to mow the lawn. I said mow. Was that where you were meant to sleep anywhere? Anyway, anywhere? I haven't. I've never been blackout drunk. The thing is I'm so afraid of throwing up that I don't think I'd want to put myself in that position because I hate throwing up so much. Even when I've got like a stomach bug, for example, I'd rather like suffer than throw up half the time. So bad. Well, do you know how you said that it was that one drink at the friend's house that did it for you? Like you were fine up until that point. The thing is sometimes alcohol needs a bit of fresh air. So sometimes if you've had a bit to drink, the fresh air will hit you harder. And I'm sure Marty can confirm that he's seen it in people who he's served before. They're fine and then the next minute they're not because they've gone outside. And it's just... you thought you'd woken up at the library. Can you imagine? You broke into the library late at night and you're So I don't know the story behind this build in particular, but I am curious to know why there's a hat and some gloves. Yeah, it's really good, and Lewis really looked after you, bless him. Well, Lewis and Anakin have both been great. At least you don't like it all the time. Otherwise I don't think I'd want to do it. That's funny. To be fair though, I remember Cat was like that on his 18th when he was here. Do you remember that, Lou? Do you not remember when he was that bad here? On Cat's 18th? Because you would have lived here then. Because... yeah. Yeah, I put him in the recovery position because he was throwing up so much that I didn't want him to go into the spare room. So I left him on the kitchen floor in the recovery position because we took in turns to go down and keep checking on him. Yeah, he was that bad. He was like... My mum came down in the morning and opened the blinds to the kitchen and then sees Cat on the kitchen floor, practically dying. She's like, what the fuck? And I remember I was sat on the sofa next to him and he looked at me and he said, Amy, I think I'm dying. And he was like, I'm never doing that again. So that was a Dalmatian thing I just picked up. So maybe the hat and that's a hint at Cruella de Vil. That makes sense. Oh, there's a train. Choo choo train. Bow 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 bow. I could just imagine Mum. Like, imagine if Mum hadn't seen Cat and just pulled the blinds down and just sees Cat just on the floor. Like, what the fuck? And then Cat would have woken up that day and been like, where the fuck am I? Because there's been times where Cat's like tried calling me at like 2 a.m. if he's been out in town and no taxis would let him go home or whatever. And he's like rang me at 2, 3 a.m. I've been in bed, but he's been drunk outside our house before, wanting to be let in. He ended up he didn't like come to the door or knock or anything because he was polite, but he basically waited at the top of the road for me to answer. He's called me before when he's been abroad as well, drunk. I picked up those times, well, a couple of those times, because it's the time difference or whatever's worked out in our favour, but yeah. No, he wasn't right in the middle. Do you know where Titch's food bowl was? That's where he was. He was like right by the door. His head was basically where Titch's food bowl would have been. He just he just usually goes like, he's usually like, oh, hi Amy, I'm in Italy. I'm at a really cool club. And then you just hear him like muttering in like it's Italian, like I don't know where it was. I mean, there's a good chance that his bowl was also there. It might have knocked it over. It's just lying in Titch's water and food. Yeah, I mean, he was sick in an awful lot of places. He was really, really sorry to Mum, though. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, he literally just messaged me. Hang on, I'm messaging him. Hang on, he's going to ask me why I'm talking about him. Bear with. He said, good things, I hope. My ears are burning. And I said, no, we're talking about your 18th. But yeah, hang on, let me come back to chat. Well, Rob was a different day. Like, Rob was a different time. I mean, Caspian has been drunk quite a few times. I've been with Cat when he's been drunk a lot. Like, he got really drunk at Laura's wedding, I think. Did he? Hang on, let me try and remember. Yeah, I think he did. And he also, when we went to Scott's house once, he amused himself with throwing toilet rolls down the stairs. And then I was trying to sleep. We were in Scott's living room, and he started to become amazed at his phone torch, and that if he moved the phone torch quick enough, it was blurry. Toast is good because it absorbs. I mean, Cat swears by Mum's scrambled egg on toast, usually. when there's a hangover, Cat always gets that from Mum, and he says it's the best. And then he also likes eating mini cheddars, but they have to be in a pint glass. He'll also ask why mini cheddars don't naturally come in pint glasses. So, well, this garden's quite easy to maintain. Yeah, I mean, it was because once I gave him some mini cheddars and he had a pint glass, and he decided to put them into the pint glass because he said it made sense. And then he was like, oh, why don't they come like this normally? And what else did he say? Let me try and remember. Then we were talking about how aliens viewed us when we drank alcohol, and if they thought it would be silly because we're basically poisoning ourselves. No, they need to come in a pint glass. It's not the same as, apparently. I like how they've done this, but obviously it also looks a bit crap, doesn't it? That some of it's raised and some of it's not. So, I've devoted myself to doing the garden first. So, I'm going to sell everything I can in the garden. Was that on Christmas? When you were in that onesie? Yeah. I was checking you were okay. I was like, I don't want her to pass out before she's got to bed. And she was in a onesie. And I'd knocked on the door and I said, Lou, are you alright? And she didn't reply. So I just opened the door and I just see her like... She was on the toilet, but she was like crouched over. She looked up at me as if, like, it looked as if I'd woken her from a sleep. She was like, huh? Okay, you can sell all of this. Good, because I don't really fancy it. I think it might have been nice to pay homage to Cruella de Vil for this. But I haven't done this job, so I don't have my Dalmatian yet. I don't really want another dog because I don't have room. Yeah, I thought you were asleep, but it turns out you were just, like, laughing so hard that you weren't breathing. So, yeah, that was a time. Yeah, I don't know why it was funny at all. I mean... You didn't answer me, so I slid the door open and suddenly that was like the funniest thing in the world. Like, what the hell? Why, Claire, do you do the seal every day? Alright, so I've cleared the area. So now we're going to start. Got to try and think of... I can't remember what... let me just pretend I'm going in for the garden contest so I can see the kind of choices. Was that why you were laughing? So, I don't think I'm going to go American, because this is going to be quite a small build, and I feel like that wouldn't really fit the theme. So we've got crop, which we could do, English, which I've just done, modern, and Japanese. Right, the thing is I prefer entering the English garden one. I mean, let's just see how we go. Did he record the whole thing? Okay. Right. I have installed some more things. One thing that we are going to be adding to this build. Oh, he's not there. Hang on. Oh no, they haven't included him. He may turn up. I've added some more little, like, mushroom houses and stuff. Oh, you need to send me that video so, you know, when you get married, I can use it at your wedding. I know you got into bed and it was like Lewis just wanted you to sleep and you didn't want to. Do you remember at the time when Laura got really drunk on that wine and she was on the kitchen floor? Oh, I remember, yeah, because Lewis was annoyed, well, not annoyed, but he was kind of like, I've got work tomorrow, I need to be able to sleep, and there was no way he was going to be sleeping. Yeah, he did get away with quite a bit. Very lucky, actually. I think there's plenty of people that would have liked to have been able to say that to their boss. So yeah, I have added a bunch more things on here just so I can make it cute. Did he come home or did he, like, still finish that shift? I'm pretty sure he came home, didn't he? He just... Because I think, wasn't she saying, no, you can't, and then he did. Anyway. Ah. I mean, I don't understand why they were open Boxing Day anyway. I was hoping to find the thing that I was adding to this build, but I'm not really seeing it. What I am seeing is a bunch of things that I added on like days ago and they weren't available yesterday, so it's good that I've got all of the stuff that I actually did download. Oh, I wonder if it's in order. There, yes, here he is. Wonderful. That's precisely what I was looking for. Yes, there is a pan. Okay. Awesome. I don't think it looks like him very much, does it? Oh, I guess if you're close up, but from far away he looks like a teenage boy. Oh, period. Oh shit, I was gonna like fire hose him then. See, I lose $4 by selling him. He's got really weird glitches for his hair. We'll see. We'll see. I need to do the garden first. Don't want to make it too much of a copycat yesterday, but it probably will end up being that way. So I need a pathway first, and I'm wondering whether I just go straight for gravel. I think I will. I'm thinking I'm going to go for darker gravel this time though. What's the darker one look like? Red. No, I don't want bark either. I do like old school Sims, but at the same time, with like how the new Sims and that is, it's you can't do as much, or it doesn't feel as kind of creative. Sims 4 is actually free on Steam. So what the hell am I doing? Ugh, start again. You can't even take the ladder out of the pool anymore. I used to do it all the time. I mean, who would do that? Ugh. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a windy path in the garden, but not a gnome path. Like last time. I'm going to do straight path. A little bit. Yeah. I used to, on Sims 1, I used to buy loads of genie lamps and just get my sim to like rub them all and hope that they got rich. Yeah. A lot of the times they ended up dying, so I'd make like multiple sims for a lot of genie lamps. Wait, is that the right? Yeah, it is. It's just chunky. What, like, you got annoyed that they had to actually go to work? Okay, yeah, I want that. And then I'm going to leave that for in a second. Right, so this one I want to be a little wider. Yeah, that is a bit... Like, I get what you're saying, because it used to slightly annoy me too. I'm just doing that to the edges, just because I hate how it doesn't quite get all the way. Might look a little bit odd, but it won't when I'm finished. Hopefully not. Okay, so this is going to be the first part of the pathway. I want this to be a little bit thicker now. I just wanted to map it out. Okay. I used to hate when, like, the kids had to go to school, but they were in the middle of, like, I was in the middle of bathing them or something. But I just use cheats on Sims now. I just use, like, I don't really like too much of a challenge. If I've got more than one Sim, I get too stressed out about, like, trying to get them to be happy all the time. So I usually just cheat their happiness. So I just make sure that they're always happy. But I don't know. Yeah, I like on cause Sims 4 now they have like career things. So like on old Sims you could get a promotion, but it wasn't really like a, oh, you know, you didn't really know what their promotion was, whereas at least on Sims 4 like they can become famous. So like you can build up an Instagram following. Well, it's not called Instagram on Sims, but basically in Instagram on Sims, and you can like if you mingle with celebs you can build up your star status and stuff. Yeah, and then when you would, if your Sims do pee on the floor, they get really stressed and depressed. It's like, just clean it up, you're fine. Or get the maid to clean it up. Okay, so it starts to taper here, so I need to widen this. Like that. It looks a bit weird, but we'll work with it. I want this to be curved. But each time I try and make it curved, it just gets more wonky. Let me see if I can delete some of it. Or maybe if I get a good enough... No, that's gonna look bad. Hang on, let me go... Yeah. Okay, and now I'm gonna have to go back in. I think this corner might be part of the problem. I just want it to flow nicely. Oops, oops. Okay, well I've got to fix that, haven't I? Yeah, and unlike the new Sims, you can now like go for a type of shower. Like, oh, you can go for a cold shower and it makes your sim like frisky. Yeah, you could like literally you can go have a cold shower on The Sims, and your sim is basically like horny. Alright, so we've got a decent pathway now. I don't mind that it gets a bit thinner here. Don't mind that. Okay, and I don't mind that it's slightly off-centered. Well, you probably upset your body a little bit. It might not be a cold, it might not even get to that point, it might just be that I might do the stepping stone thing again though. I thought that was really cute yesterday. Yeah, I mean you might be coming down with a cold because your immune system's got a lot to handle right now. But it might just be that you've kind of overdone it a little bit over the last few days. See, I feel like the only rock that looks somewhat realistic are these two. I think the lighter grey, like the one I used yesterday, will actually work better. Yeah, but then again you can't get a cold from getting cold. It's a myth. You get a cold from your immune system being like, yikes. But what do we recommend for colds, Claire? Do you remember that time that it came up on like a game you were playing, and I got it right really quickly, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Was it Akanasha? Akanasha. I mean, to be honest, we do get people pronounce it like that. You know exactly what they're meaning. Oh, there was a green spot, but I don't know if it was in that spot. It was. I just gotta find it. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking, Nasha. That's funny. Okay, so this pathway either needs to be a bit bigger. I don't know actually, because it feels like it kind of... Oh, it is getting bigger. Oh, now it's smaller. Well, at least we can tell. Now it's smaller. Now it's... bigger. For goodness sake. What are you doing tomorrow, Lou? You just gonna try and rest, or have you got work? There we go. Okay, so we've got a bit of a nice pathway going along. Let me get some more gravel. So this was the gravel we were using. Might make it a bit wider. So basically what I need to do is find out the thinnest points, or where it gets thinnest the most, which is probably going to be mainly this path. So if I walk straight ahead without doing anything else, I get a nice straight line and it's even. Yeah, don't overwork it. Your body probably needs a little bit of time to figure out what it needs to do. But yeah, you'll start feeling better and better as the days go on, but yeah. Oh, now I'm getting bigger. Okay, so now I need to remove some of this. So it's gonna have to be a small one, I think. That's what she said. Let me just start here, I think. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that now. Nice and steady. Have you managed to eat today as well? I mean, did you keep your toast down yesterday? I think I'm gonna have to smoothen this bit out a little bit. So I need to bring this in a little bit. Oh god, that's not straight, is it? God, I'm not very good at this straight stuff. Hang on. Don't giggle, Claire. Okay. There's concentration needed for this. Oh. Oh, I said I'm not very good at the straight stuff. Don't giggle. Alright, I'm going back in with the gravel. Gosh. Okay, just to tidy up those horrible edges. Okay. That's probably as extreme as I'm going to go with that, because otherwise... I don't know who's watching me. But... But yeah, there's people watching. Oh! Kat, you watching my stream? He just sent me a photo of that time where Titch was lying on his laptop. Anyway, I'm not doing a great job at this. I said I wasn't gonna sort this out, but this corner here is irking me. Okay. Okay. This is probably painful to watch, but there we go. Right. No, see, I feel like that's too thin compared to, like, the other bits. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that now, finally. Somewhat. Yeah, shh. Don't want to tell him all the stuff that we've spoken about him. What I'd like to do is I want to have some flower beds, but I don't want them to be as, like, in your face. Maybe bark. Maybe I'll put some bark down. Surfaces. What would it be? Oh, it'd be under. Oh, wood shavings. What colours do you get? You don't get a choice. Okay. Yeah, this looks like natural wood. Okay, so what I want to do is have like a thin outline. Oh god. Yikes. Okay, I don't want a thin outline. I don't like that in the slightest. Start that bit again. Okay. Now I've ruined that bit. That's fine. We can work with this. Okay. So next I need to go back and look at decorations to kind of. Maybe I'll have some. Just got to think which way I go with this. Do I go cutesy or? Do you like these little rocklings? Keep it within keeping. Problem is then, what do I do when I get to this curved bit? That's not going to work, is it? So I need a different solution. What about boulders? That's a big boulder. I'm just looking just to see what I can, like, what would even be good. I don't really want to do the. Right, let me shove a pond down. I can't remember what the ponds are. This is gonna go well. Oh, so well. If I can find a pond, I'll place a pond. But I've forgotten where the ponds are. Is it a structure? Bridges. Is it a furniture? It's not a furniture. It's not a light. I guess it's a decoration. Oh, it's found it. What I'm looking for is something big. Oh. ask and you shall receive. I'm just trying to think. No, it's not big enough. It needs to be bigger than that. Maybe that is the biggest one. Okay, I'll use this one. Let's see. Gotta dig with dig the whole way through. The hole is now dug. Beautiful. Won't let me use my hose. Had this yesterday, didn't we? Where it wouldn't let me fill. It was as if it forgot. Let me get my hose. Won't let me use it again. Perhaps I've locked it. I don't know. Right, let's see if the hose works now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it seems to like get stuck. Nice. Okay, cool. Now I need to disguise it, but I'm also going to do a bridge over it. So let's do the bridge first, because if it doesn't work then I no longer want the pond. Structures, bridges. Okay. So we've got this one. Ah, that works. Okay. Yeah. Alright. We've got something happening. Now what we need to do though is we need to make the pond look natural, which is the fun part, because I don't know how. Can you put gravel in it? No? Oh. Anyway, let's connect the path. Might have to be a bit wibbly this way. Let's make it a bit bigger. Yoink. And then I might have to thicken it. A little bit at the end. And then use the square one. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's a little bit thin here. Fixed. Nice. Okay, let me get the square one a second so that we can fill that in. I don't know why it's at an angle. Maybe it's actually because everything else is at an angle, not it. Oh well. Don't mind that too much. Whee. Whee. Okay. So now I need to decorate the pond. Can you even put plants in it though? I mean, I don't even know what plants would go in a pond. Decorative grass? No, nothing goes in there. Okay. It's just a body of water. Right. So then, in that case, I need to kind of cover around it. So basically, they can. It's as if, like, although it's saved and it recognises that they've purchased the house last time off me, it also doesn't always. Hang on. If you hear my stream, it's because I'm trying to switch how I see my stream. Because I don't usually have to keep tapping on it. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so usually what happens is you don't have to, it's as if they never did buy it. It's as if, like, they're on the market for another house that they like of yours, I guess. So you can still market, because you got to think, like, there's probably, like, I don't know how many houses, but a lot of different houses that you can buy. And yeah, it is a bit strange, but because there's so many houses, like, you wouldn't have any families to sell to. I mean, you do pick up on some of them as well, like, you pick up houses and families and stuff as you play the game. Or if you're like me, I only build, I don't usually play the game. But you're supposed to actually play and stuff, so I'm just going to cover it with pinky grass. I may end up doing it Japanese-y themed, potentially. What I'm looking for is, like, I want a tree. Just the plants, I guess. I was hoping for, like, a sakura tree, like the pink trees, but this might be the closest we get, which is a shame. Are these ones that you actually put in the... Yeah, so you actually put these in the ground, which is what I want. But I also kind of wanted it to be a tree. Right, so I'm going to put one each side, because I think that would be cute. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if the old couple buy this house, because they buy every freaking house that's got a bedroom and a bathroom, pretty much. Cover with soil. Yeah, they do it every time to me. Not that I mind, like, I'm happy that they want to buy my house that I've made. But also at the same... Oh no, I've poured the water out of the pond. But also, like, I don't understand why... Why have I planted this one, but I haven't planted this one? Why won't it let me plant this one? Maybe it needs to come out a little bit further, I don't know. Does it? I'm trying to interact with it, but it won't let me. Maybe I'm going to sell it and rebuy one. It's just like, nope, not today. Still not. Ah! Why not? Please let me plant you. Oh, there we go. Couldn't be exactly there for some reason. Okay, cool. Okay, that's cute. So far. Okay, so I don't think there is actually like a bigger tree that would... Oh, I like this. Okay, let me put that there. I'll consider that. I'm not sure. Let's see what else there is. Nothing pink. Not pink. Make sure you keep hydrated, guys. Drink water. Especially you, Lucy, if you're still watching. I'm going to try and keep it relatively equal. Yeah, I remember these. Aster, they're cute. How was your day anyway, Claire? Sounded busy. Yeah. Sometimes those days are the best though because they go so quick. Don't want anything yellow. Sticking to the pink theme for now. Ooh, these are nice. What I also want to add is some bushy greens. Bushy. Yeah, at least you did. What colour is this? Like, weird colour. I think it's meant to be like an orangey brown, isn't it? Yeah. How much room does this plant need? And yeah, at least there's that, Claire. No, this pampas grass, but it's way too big. It's really cute, but not quite what I'm after. How big are these? No. Okay. Oh, this one's pretty. Oh, we've got a few nice pinky ones here. I'd say that's probably more red though, that one. Yeah, that one's definitely red. Ooh. But that one's pink. Yeah. I've done it off my... Oh. does that look? I will consider it, but it's not a definite, so I won't plant it just yet. Like, this is cute, but they're in trays rather than, like, not in trays. If it was going to be a Japanese garden, I think you'd have to use only Japanese, like, plants, I think. Like, you'd need to use all, like, I don't even know what Japanese plants are, so I wouldn't even start to try and guess which ones were. But I imagine that's kind of what you would need to do to win that competition or get to that. Yeah, bonsai and others of the likes. I wanted to have a bit of a bushy green here, but this tree's now prevented. Okay. It's a shame you can't like stack or snap like things into one another. Like, that would be so cute like that. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. So what am I thinking? I definitely need to block up this area here with something. Maybe some rocks. I like this tree, but I feel like no, symmetry's not working for me. Maybe I need one of the willow trees again. I always go back to the willow trees, but that's because the willow tree is a nice tree, you know. So let's have a look at the willow tree, which wouldn't be in flower beds. Excuse me. Too small. Overhang tree. Parasol tree is 4 meters. That round tree is taller, but not as. So this might be the biggest tree they do. On the plus side, I could have pinkish leaves. Right, so say I put it here. What does that look like? Ready? Quite cute. But I feel like it's overshadowed by this tree now. So let's put this tree on the other side. And this tree needs to be a lot closer if I can. See? It's just not working for me, and I don't know why. It's just not popping. Maybe that tree's just a bit parasol-y. Let me put it over here, because I do think it's still a really pretty tree. It just is not what I'm after. So although this is the parasol tree's taller, maybe I need this one, which can't be in pink, which is annoying. So I want the willows to be overlapping in the pond, like that. See, that willow tree makes me happier. So I'm going to do that for a minute. Awesome. Let's see what we're doing with the others. I mean, this tree can still happen, it's just it can't happen where it was. So maybe we could bring it back in, because then it might look like, it might not let us overlap any of the trees. I was going to say, because then it may look like there's like pink leaves coming through, but maybe not. Let's try somewhere else. How about here? We do need something there, but I don't think it's going to be that tree. I think we do need a tree there. I don't know whether we necessarily need another willow tree, but we do need a tree. It's a shame this doesn't come in pink. Damn you, nature. So let's go for like a nice light greenish one. This one may not be tall enough, we'll see. Let's look. Okay, it wasn't, well, it was this side we wanted, but I also do need to block in, hang on, let me move this plant to over here. Okay. I'm not sure. The garden is going to take me longer than the train build, because I'm pretty quick at the insides now. What time do you finish tomorrow, Claire? If you're happy to share that on here. Do you always, is the first one you always do slightly earlier finish then, or does it just depend? So I'm thinking this plant can go. Do you know what? My problem is this plant. Do you always have one short shift a week, or is that variable too? This one doesn't come out of the pot. Okay, we're back to flower beds. Ah. How come it depends? These might be a bit too bright for my colour theme, not that it's a big problem. What I need is like bushier plants beneath the tree. Oh, okay, that makes sense. This is a sweet plant. Does it need potting? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, so we can go with this. This might be a bit of a bushier plant that we can... Yes, okay. Oh, fair enough. At least you've got that then. what happens on the months where you might get 210 to, because I imagine the 210s to 20s would be the best ones you could get. Well, like on the weekends where you may get, on the weeks where you'd work 2 weekend days, so 10 to 20, that would be the ultimate best week because it would be your shortest clump of shifts. Yeah, that's true. These are cute pink flowers. Let's add some bushiness with some decorative grass. These are cute little white, I think, sort of. Maybe in order to hide that tree trunk I should plant it. Ah. Hopefully you get a chance to kind of do what you need to do. Okay. So I'm now looking for plants to help bush it out a little bit. I mean, that is a bush. Comes in red, but I'm not after a red bush. Oh, it is. It's a big bush, Claire. Right. Let's find a different one. This is cute. Is this a plant that requires planting? Yes. Okay, I like those. What I might do is put these ones in so I can potentially hide other plants around it, but I might not be able to with the pot there. I think it might be a terrible idea, but you know. Oops. There we go, and we'll put this plant in. Chucked. Hey, here's how you get your plants on the pond. Oh, for goodness sake. Maybe I won't fill my pond just yet because I keep doing that. Why are you lighting these up? Oh, it's because it's an option to pick up. Okay. Any other bushes? Yeah, these ones. I would put it in the hole, but it's not letting me. Oh my gosh. Wow. This tree's a little bit annoying, but there we go. Cover that with soil. Okay. Any more? I think we're all good now. I think everything that's meant to be in is in. Hopefully. Okay. Right, so let's just have a look at it from this angle. So it's starting to look cute. We can add some more plants. Oh wait, this was what we were going to use, wasn't it? To help push things up. We were both young when I first saw you. Closed my eyes and I said hello. Right. No, I just want to put my plant in the ground. Or can this one not go in the ground? I thought it could. Huh. Maybe it can't, but I'm pretty sure I've just put one down. Right, let me pull the water out of the pond for a second. Again. So let me put it in. Okay, so it just can't be put in the ground when it's so close to the edge of the pond. Which is okay actually, because you can't really see it, so it's not too bad. Okay, let's add some more of this. Quite like this one. Okay. Definitely need some here. It lets me. Ugh. See, it doesn't want me to put anything here, but I do want to. Something else I can add to. No, it doesn't look like what I want it to look like. Oh, there's a pink bush. No, let me have the bush. Right, I'm going to put that over there because I do like it. But we can't use it. So we might have to go for grass. It's not going to let me put anything here, is it? Oh yeah, it will. Okay, so something a bit chunkier would be good. Leaf plants. It's my favourite plant. Kind of missing Christmas. I want to be more organised this year. I feel like I was relatively organised this year, but evidently not enough. But, oh, hello. But at the same time, I don't know whether, that doesn't usually happen. I'm not usually that organised. There's always like some sort of like present I have to buy, or last minute thing, or a person I forget. That happens quite a lot. I don't do it on purpose, but when there's so many people that are around me in close proximity that I need to buy for, I sometimes get a bit overwhelmed, I suppose. Oops, that's too big. I need something little. And I like forget so quickly which one's little and which one's not. Bless you. Let's see. So it won't even let me put the little ones now. Just isn't. Maybe it will let me place boulders in here if the pool is empty. So let's look at rocks. Okay. No. Just giving my hand a little shake because yesterday I started getting like numbness in my little finger. I need to use that mouse thing that I got for Christmas to help my wrist. I am going to put some boulders down if it lets me, because I do feel like, I mean, that's apparently a small garden stone, but it's not really that small, is it? Because I do feel like they add a bit of level, but also texture to the garden, which is what we're after. Okay, I'm going to move this. Oh, see, it would look so perfect if I could just blend it a little bit. God, this one needs a lot of water. Oh, I'm filling up the pond. There we go. Right. So, how are we doing? See, there's still a lip around the pond, but I'm not sure how I can prevent that. Like, what I don't get is what's the point in ponds if you can't even put anything in them? Like, what am I meant to do? Put, like, this on it? Like, you can't even build a bridge around the pre-made ponds over the pre-made ones. Well, from my experience, I've tried doing it, it didn't work, so... Claire, I am testing to see if you are awake. I'm going to put stalk down. I feel like it would be relevant to this thing. Smell pizza. Oh, hello, Claire. Hello there. Right. So let's see if I can put a stalk down anywhere that would be by the water. Storks do like water, don't they? They're a bit like pelicans. Oh yeah, that works. That's cute, I like that. That's alright. Mission chef or mission chef or mission chief? Chief. Got a Mini Cooper. Just saying. I do like this rock wall. I say it every time. I will use it at some point. I have a few ideas, but this is where I got the idea for the gravel and the stepping stones. I saw this and I was like, that's cute. I also have a goat. Hang on, I've got an itch on my arm. So decorations. I do have this, which is like it goes around trees. Kind of cute if you've got a big tree. This, I guess, counts. Let's see what it looks like. Hang on. The goal here is to make it look somewhat even. But it's really hard to do. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think maybe like one more notch towards us actually. Oh, that's as close as I'm going to get, I think. That's quite cute. We could even go a step further. Hang on. Oh, it doesn't let you. That's a shame. I wonder if it only doesn't let you because of this. I'm going to regret doing this, but I need to try. I'll sacrifice this. Oh, you can't put anything around the tree. You can if you do it small enough. If you don't mind it looking a bit messy. What you could do, I guess, is just do it messy. It doesn't matter if you go over, because you can just delete the stuff that's on the outside, can't you? Easy peasy. So, it's good. Nice circle area. Now I've got to try and get this central. That wasn't too bad, I guess. And then you can just might have to just catch it right, I think, maybe, to be able to sell it. Just got to sorry for the camera shake, don't get nauseous on me please. You've just got to bugger. The heck. Okay. Well, while I'm here, I might as well try and tidy up a little bit then, don't I? Because I've already kind of committed. Okay, I know it's not the prettiest, but what if I grab that now? Could be worse. I don't think I mind it too much. Like, the problem is if I try and do this, I'm going to eventually hit the round thingy, aren't I? Just have to be careful. Yeah, it's possible with a little bit of patience. There we go. So that looks alright, doesn't it? Quite cute. You could add other stuff if you wanted to, but I don't mind that. Got an itch on my back, so I'm going to deal with my needs, as well as have a sip of drink. Have another sip of drink, please, Claire. We need you hydrated. And you, Linz. Oh. Right. Good, thank you. I always forget to drink, and then I get really dehydrated, and then I feel crap. So now it's let me put that plant in. I don't want to pour the water out, I just want to put my plant in. I'm gonna have... oh, I thought I was gonna have to, but we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Is this gonna let me do it or no? No, that one is. Cover the soil, water the plant. Bring it out one more, I wonder if it will let me. I'd plant it if it let me. What about now? Now. Come on. Right, you're going back in. Oh no, it won't let me. Wow. Got trolled. Okay, so let's get a bit more like stuff. Some of this bushy stuff. Okay. Let's see. Did we put that bush in the ground in the end? I think we did. That was an impulse bush, because I wasn't expecting it. That one snuck up on me. There's already a grass thing there. Okay. I might have a little stalk over in this area too. But I do need a few more plants here as well. Let's see. Round fern. I like it when it's a bit more like that. No, I'm not a fan on that. Put another one of those in. Let me grab the stalk decorations. Water decorations. Oh, it wasn't under that, was it? There it is. Stalk figure. So I think it will go there. I just need to be able to get in there. Okay. Yes, thought so. Okay. Yeah, I like that. So you can just about see them, but they're also still invisible. Not invisible, but yeah. Okay, I'm just going to look at like some of the other stuff I've got for the garden, because it seems to inspire me to build. Wish Fairy statue. It's the statue you can get on Wish. She is very cute though. Maybe we'll have a little fairy somewhere in this garden. I think that'd be nice. Ghost gnome. Oh, he's cute. Okay. Let's look at others. Okay. Is it just going to show me what I've just seen, just categorised? I mean, to be fair, at least I've got more stuff. Like, yesterday I only had like 5 items in this category. Let me just get comfy again. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have this much yesterday. So I've picked up a few more things that I thought would be cute. Recreation chess piece. Got this old bike. I thought this old bike was quite cute as well. Anyway, back to the build. So I need to put some more paving slabs down. Was it large that we used? Yeah. Okay. Don't know why I'm counting. It doesn't matter how many I use. Okay, cute. I like how it was perfect amount. So we've got a little pondy garden area, and you can go off that way into, I don't know, we'll probably have a gazebo over there or something. Here, I have an idea. I have an idea. It just got in my head. I have an idea. Do you want to hear my idea? Hope it's a good one. Let's hear your idea. Why won't it let me place this rock wall anywhere? I like to think I could do what I like with it. Every time I try and use it, it has to be used inside. That is absolutely madness. Let's see what else I can find. Right, okay, fine. I have an idea. bear with me with this one, okay? They're never going to match up. Isn't that annoying? It's annoying. That's annoying. It's annoying. Why won't it let me place a freaking thing down? Okay, got it. Okay. Okay, and then what I want, if you really want to know, what I want in a guy. I'm looking for a... I can't remember the words, sorry. Sorry about that. I need to think about what I'm doing with my life. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the Amy musical. I know it's going... I know that one didn't match. That was intentional. Because I was too close to the stones and I didn't like it. And I'm going to do it again here. Okay, and right here I'm going to go at an angle like this. And a mini angle here. That lets me... Yep. Okay, I know it looks weird, but it will hopefully make some sense. This could go horribly wrong. It might not. I don't know. I might have just wasted hundreds of pounds. That needs to be touching. Every time we touch, I get this feeling. It is touching. I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me. Still feel your touch in my dream. Where is the fences? Structures. Fences. Let's have a gander. I don't want to go for the same fence I did last time. But I did like it. Every time we touch, I get the feeling. Every time we kiss, swear I can fly. Love a bit of Cascader, or was it Cascada? Which kind of person were you in that group? Everyone pronounced it differently. Right, I need this to go back one. What was your favourite Cascada song? Right, so I don't like this, how this is going. Let me see if a different thing... Oh, okay, I'm just moving my poor leg. What I'm trying to do is find texture. Because he doesn't like it. Oh, it's stuck on this texture. That's not the texture I'm looking for. It's too tall. I need like a... Not a fan on that one. Not for this theme. Maybe this would work. I just don't like the knob. But this might be what we go for, actually. It's a shame it does that wavy thing, but maybe that's what we need to disguise the terrible things that we do. Okay, what I need to do is this actually needs to concave inward side. No, it doesn't. I just need to bring it closer. Like that. Oh, I keep getting stuck on these. Okay, let's go again. Right, that fits. The gate post doesn't match, but it's also okay. It's okay to think outside of the box sometimes and experiment. If things don't work, then the worst thing that can happen is that you don't sell the house. And then you have to remortgage your real house, and so much can go wrong. Not really, but you do need to experiment, and if things don't work, then at least you tried it. And if things do work, you know that you might have something better. Okay, so we already... Okay, it might be just because it's... Yeah, I thought so. Okay, awesome. And that looks a bit weird, but it's going to look cute when I put flowers and stuff in it, so... Yes. That's what I mean, thinking outside the box. Okay, so this is going to be... This isn't going to look as smooth, so let's see if I can get hold of something that will work for us. So I'm going to go for a half concave fence, because the smaller I do this in chunks, the smoother the curve will look. Oop. Yes. Okay. Okay. This one needs to curve in a bit more, but I don't know how much more it will let me, if at all. Okay, let me do it a little bit. Okay. Oops. Okay, and that looks weird, but I kind of like it. Thanks. I wonder if we can fit like some little boulders. Oh, that's not little though, is it? That's apparently a garden stone. Small garden stone. I know they're large, but... So with these cracks, we're going to have to figure out what to do. Or we do nothing, because we just accept that things aren't always curvy-worthy. Let's put some flowers in them and see what it looks like with some plants. So we're on flower beds. I want to try and keep to the pinky purpley theme of the garden, just so... Do you know what would have looked nice actually, instead of this colour fence? Now I'm having regrets. And we might have to change it all. Yeah, I have regrets. But do we like the dark with the light? Is there a... Maybe we can just change the bridge. Maybe that would work too. Just change the bridge. So this one. Okay. Hopefully I don't regret picking up the fridge bridge. Right, here we go. Oops. Is that... I wish there was like a change button. Okay. It's not going to let me put a bridge over it now, is it? Oh, I just had to snap point them. There we go. Okay. Now I don't need to change it. And actually, I kind of like that more. So, this is fine. We're fine. No changes for us. I don't want to use daisies at this precise moment. Flower beds. So, these are like... I might end up working on the garden tomorrow during the day. It depends. I've got some stuff I want to do, but I know the garden isn't necessarily the most exciting part, and I usually take ages on it. Like I've already spent, well, we'll find out in a minute how long I've spent on just the garden on this one so far. I'm cleaning, but yeah, nearly 3 hours. So, yeah. It looks like I can only put the really little plants in the flower beds. These are cute as heck. Okay, I can fit these on. Maybe... Oh, I can only have one of those on. Okay. That's the same flower, Amy. Let's get... Oh, these are huge. Okay. Love these. I always think these look really pretty, and I like how they stack a little bit. What else have we got? What we got? Love these. Yes. These also allow you to do a tiny little bit of stacking. There, it won't let me do a double on these, which makes me sad. if I put it all the way back, I can't do one all the way at the front. Bit sad. Okay. Dahlia. Wednesday's favourite plant, named after her favourite murder. These were the little ones, yes, so that should fit in the back there. Yeah, oh my. And I could fit some of these around it. Oh no, I can't. Okay, so this might have to change it up a little bit here. Bring that forwards so we can't see the back so much. Okay. Is this too big? Yeah. Like if I was to plant these in real life, I wouldn't buy a bush this big if I knew the size of the place I needed to plant. Like, I just wouldn't. Calm down. Can we make these fit? No, we can't. Jeez, all of the tulips are big. What about white daffodils? Yes, but they're not within my colour theme. Okay, what about like leaf plants? Are there any here that we might be able to... I mean, I guess, but it's also a bit weird. Does it go? Can it go within the corners? No. I'll put that over there for now and consider it as an option. Okay. Purple. Oh, too big. Let's see. Okay, so this is a small plant. Okay, so we can back it with this. Okay. I'm just going to have a bunch of them on this one. We do... Okay, let's add a bit of variety actually. Let me plonk a few down. And just switch some of these out. Okay. Have you seen the new Matilda yet, Claire? Oh, God. Just jumped over the fence. Did it again. Are you into musicals? I can't remember. I want to go see the new Matilda. Whoa. Big bush. Where's that? Is that the one I think is really cute? No, it's taller. It's this one. I like this one a lot. Oh, it's not that one. I wonder if I could get it to fit though. So right at the front. Yeah. See if it snaps anywhere. No, it doesn't go green. I know, I'm excited for that as well. I had a dream about Pink the other night. I can't remember what it was about, but I know she was in it. My dreams have been really wild recently. Like, really vivid, or I don't know how to describe them really. I think I was like Pink's in real life best friend, and yeah, I've heard that one. That one's good. Bit well, you can tell it's definitely a Pink song, but it's not like my favourite of hers. It doesn't really, I don't know, grab my attention excessively. Yeah, I was her best friend in my dream, and I was upset with her because she didn't invite me to her newest concert. Yeah, I'm always so excited when a new Pink album drops. I need to listen to it before it all comes on the radio, and then we get sick of it, like Just Give Me a Reason. I'm not wrong though, am I? You get this feeling? For me, I think the issue is like, it was my favourite song on the album before it became popular. Like, it generally was my favourite. I knew the words before it was on freaking radio, because, you know, people who listen to Pink songs first, you typically do. Like, I listened to that album within, like, literally an hour after it came out, and I had Just Give Me a Reason on repeat constantly. And the issue is I was kind of bored of it by the point I got to. I was bored of it before it came out on radio, and then I had to endure it, and it became one of my least favourite songs very quickly, because I would hear it every day on the radio, every day. And I used to be like, no more, please. Please give me a reason not to turn this radio off. I like it more now, because I haven't had it in ages. It's quite nice to know all the words. But yeah, not at the time it wasn't so good, so I'm gonna try not to do that too much this time. I don't listen to the radio very much anymore, so it wouldn't be as big a problem. Like, if I wanted to spam listen to you know, all of them I could. But also, I don't know, I don't want to overdo it either. But yeah, I'm going to try and resist the urge to listen to it excessively. I wonder if I put it on here. Oh, look, I can hide the corners. Yes. But yeah, I'm excited. One thing that I've always wanted to do is go see her live. I'm very jealous of you. So at some point I'm gonna need to do that. When I drive, maybe it'll be better for me because I'll be able to get there more fuss free. Yeah, I don't even doubt it for a second. I think she's too good. I think it shouldn't be legal. So she should just be arrested, like, before this album drops, because she's too good. Just trying to get some texture in with these little flowers. Don't think you can really see them that much, but if you could, they would be cute, right? Or is it happening underneath the ground? I can't tell. We should. I'd love that. Because there's no way Marty's gonna go watch her. No way. Although Marty does like Pink, and I feel like one of her songs will end up being our wedding song. It's gonna be a bit unconventional for a wedding song, but True Love. It's just because we so believe in the words. Yeah. I remember when my friend got married years and years ago, I was really jealous that he used John Legend, All of Me. But I'm kind of not upset about it because everyone from that time has that song. Yeah, it's... And I don't like how people do the I'll Be Watching You song. Oh, what is it called? Not I'll Be Watching You. Every breath I take. That one is literally about someone stalking someone. Why would that be appropriate for a wedding song? It's like, its story is about someone stalking someone, and it's not healthy, you know. And when you realise that's what it's about, the song becomes even, like, it becomes really creepy. So every time I hear it, I'm just like, eee, that's not where I want to be for my wedding. It's like deep breathing. Every step you take. It's a good song though, really catchy. And I always like go off on a tangent with it and think of it as I always get it kind of confused and intertwined with, oh, can't you see you belong with me? Oh, that is the same song. So I'm not getting confused. Never mind. It's the solo that I get confused with. Already discussing the big W word, huh? Or is it the big M word? M upside down is W. So, either or. And... oh wow. Are you both within agreement on them? Or the choices you've made? Do you want children? Like you personally? Oh. I mean, if she was going to have one rather than you, like, you wouldn't have to carry it then. Only she would. So I guess there's that. But there is also the fact that oh, I see. You're both in agreement to that. Okay, yeah, fair enough then. I think it would be good to adopt. Me and Marty have already kind of said, you know, in the future, if we decide that, or if we find out that we're unable, whatever, then adoption would be an option for us to consider. So, but I don't think we'd have too much problems with family history and stuff. Like, everyone on each side seems to be perfectly capable of doing it, but then it's different for each person, isn't it? There's also twins on both sides of our families, mine and Marty's, which is also a bit scary, but they, you know. Oh, dominoes. Nah, I get that. I want to experience being pregnant, like, quite badly. But I also don't know how much of a good idea that would be, putting that kind of strain on my body. I don't know. What's the thing that puts you off being pregnant? hang on, I'm just going to adjust my pillow because it's uncomfortable. Fair enough. I don't see myself being pregnant, but I want it, if that makes sense. Like, I find it weird to imagine me being pregnant, but that's not to say that it wouldn't kind of, I don't know. The thought of childbirth makes me cringe. And the thought of childbirth actually scares me. But I've been told it's worth it. No, I know it'd be worth it, and I don't know, I've watched someone give birth. Like, I watched my older sister give birth. I actually almost had to help him come out because there was a shortage of midwives at the time, and I was there, and they needed midwives to aid quickly, and they couldn't get hold of them, so they gave me a blanket and said get ready to catch, pretty much. And I remember holding the blanket so damn awkwardly, like, what the hell. Yeah, like, me and Marty discussed that, but, I mean, we've been together, 11 years or so now? We're coming into our 12th year, and, we've obviously been engaged for 10 years, nearly, and I don't see us getting married anytime soon, like, not in the next couple of years, I doubt. But we also don't mind not being married. Like, we're quite happy and in a good place where we don't need that piece of paper between us. Of course, it would be nice. Like, I'd love to have, like, a big wedding and that, but it wouldn't change anything. It would just be a big outspend. Sorry, I'm opening my drink. Just swallowed my Fanta really hard and it hurt. It wouldn't be like it wouldn't mean anything other than the fact that we're legally married and that, what's mine is his and his is mine. But we're already like that. Like, I like to say that we have a pretty solid relationship and we're happy and we're in a good place and we work through everything. Like, and yeah, it is a piece of paper, and like any relationship, there's bound to be ups and downs or disagreements and stuff. But as long as you don't let the heat of the moment take you and you get angry about it or frustrated at the other person because they don't understand, rather than go through that, why not just help them to understand without making them feel stupid for asking? Because that's how we do it. We don't want people to think, oh God. Well, we don't want one another to be like, oh, I must be stupid then. But at the same time, help them to understand. But then a lot of people kind of go with the flow, don't they? They kind of I think it depends on the dynamics of the relationship, really. But I mean, I'd say that we're like chalk and cheese. We're definitely opposites in a lot of most things. there's only a few things we have in common, but those few things are quite fun, and when we do them, you know, we have a good time or whatever, or we have a few similar, like, mutual interests, and we've changed, both of us we've changed over the last, like, 10 years. Obviously we've grown up and stuff, but also, like, other things, you know, like our interests and stuff, and we're probably interested in about the same amount of things as we were at the beginning, but that's never been an issue for us, because, you know, as I say, we work through anything that we might find challenging, but we also thoroughly enjoy the stuff that we do together. One thing that me and Marty do have is that we both really, really like our own space. Like, when I come home from work, sometimes it's kind of like, leave me alone, please, just let me breathe and let me just exist in this, like, empty space and freedom for, you know, an hour or so, just so I can become a human once more and, you know, remember that the day is coming to a close. And, you know, he respects that, because I do the same for him. You know, I say, okay, well, I hope you had a good day, here's a kiss, eat your food, see you in a bit. And we've always been like that. We've always kind of gone, right, okay, just come home from work. Don't bombard one another when you come straight home, because no one wants to be bombarded. Sometimes you get home, well, I get home and I'm like, oh, do you know what, I really want attention, and I'm going to get it. And, you know, there might be a time when Marty doesn't want to give me attention, but I'm still going to try and get it. I'm still like, hello, I am here. It is I, your love of your life. The one that you will be with forever and ever, and it's going to be great. But no, we have something that works, and, you know, dynamics will change, you know, when you live with one another and when you live in a different house and stuff, and we understand that things will change and relationships change, times change, you know, the environment around us changes, be it work, be it home, be it, you know, our mental health space. So I think, like, it's not a secret, but a tip for a long-lasting relationship from me would be that as long as you kind of respect boundaries and allow people to have space when they need it, but also be there for them when they definitely don't, then I think that's when you're on the pathway to something healthier, or not healthier, but that's kind of like a key for me and Marty to kind of work together, because you do have to work together in a relationship, and it is work. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, seeing each other so spontaneously, you know, some weeks a lot and some weeks not, is probably a good thing. Like, you know, it allows you both to have that space throughout the week to kind of miss each other, if you like. And then when you do see each other, you want to spend that time together because you've not seen each other all week. For anyone watching this stream back, this is Amy 101 on healthy relationships / what might work for you / do I get married or don't I ? women shrugging, man shrugging, someone shrugging, everyone shrugging. But yeah, it's good that you guys are growing in kind of like a environment where you don't kind of flood one another with love quickly. Not quickly, but like constantly. Because you could, like, with newer relationships, you want to be with it's exciting and it's new and it's different to what you've had, like either before or to your your work-life balance and things like that. So yeah, I like this, by the way. Because it's different, you're also kind of like, oh, do I, can't remember what I was saying, but yeah, do I? I just want to see what lights there are. It would be cute if there were like little string light things. We've got outdoor hanging lamps. Will that hang onto a fence? No. Okay. Yeah, I think that's really important to prioritising and making sure you respect those priorities. I don't like them that much, so I want string lights on the fence. Oh, look, it's a little solar lamp. I feel like it looks fake as heck. Yeah, it does. Wonder if you can put like out indoor lamps outside, like pumpkin. No. See if I can have the. No, it won't let me. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make do with the lamps in. Oh, this is other stuff. I don't think so. Yeah, like there might be some days where you just, even if you want to meet up with her or anyone in general, and you don't want to, just don't. And it's okay, like, it's okay to say no, and it's okay to, like, want to just be alone. Like, I don't understand why people don't kind of normalize wanting to be alone. Because I like it. And I like it. Yeah, I like it. I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it. Yeah, I love it. Right. Need some little lights for the garden. Do you want a fight? Yeah. Maybe this. I don't know. I'm well hungry now, but it's too late to eat. If I eat now, I'll be up all night. I like these because they are staying close to the wood. Oh, and I can fit them in the little cracks. Hee. Does she live alone? Yeah, I think they're quite sweet. Not overly in your face, but also enough for me to I think I need one of those big flowy plants here. Oh, that's cool. Because I thought she was still living at home just because you said she's got loads of chores. It's just her own chores. The boring stuff. Oh, I'm not going to put anything there. I think there are little gaps fine. I get you, I get you. Just adulting. Oh, fair enough. Not too bad. I keep forgetting whether she's working or not, and if so, what she's doing, but it might be worth replying to that on, like, a private message. When is a food shop a chore, huh? What? I always love going food shopping. It's like one of the best kind of shoppings to do. Worst thing to do, like, is go when you're hungry though. Because, ugh. Right, I'm going to turn all of these on, so when it starts to get dark we can actually see what it looks like, and I don't have to go around and do it all in a bit. Did I put one in this corner? No, I just ignored it entirely. Okay, yeah, thank you. Oh, I remember. Yeah. Okay. Oh, they've got a little flame. Oh. Yeah, that's true actually. For a minute, I say for a minute, I kept thinking full-time education for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm glad that it's like a stable and it's, you know, it's actually like quite a decent, especially at the moment. I imagine that she gets plenty of work. Okay, I like this so far. I think it looks cute. I am going to put gravel underneath these ones though, just so it's a bit more uniform. So let's do that. Stone aggregate. Oh, that's not it, is it? Oh, it's a, oh, okay, it will let me. Sort of. Oh yeah, this is working, it's just doesn't look like it is, but it is. probably made it really messy this side. Oh, it could be worse. Why does that look like swirling from over here? Look at that. It literally looks like it's swirling. Huh. Oh. Yeah, I think it's how the light hits it. Or the sun hits it, if you like. Bit of a weird game done that. Oh, it still didn't even get all of the underneath it. But I guess as you're walking, it doesn't look as patchy now. It looks like it's all gravelled in. The question is do I do the same the other side? Oh god, you know what I should have done? I should have done it both and then like done the plants as I had gone on and off. On my stream, my game looks a little bit jolty. It's not really. Well, it's not for me anyway. I don't know why. It's not jolty for me. Like, hang on, let me run along the grass. Yeah, like, it's perfectly smooth on mine. Yeah, it is jolty on my screen. That's odd. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm going to do in this little area. We've already kind of condemned it because we put a fence around it, but we could put a gate here, actually. And maybe this could be like a little vegetable plot. Should we knock this tree down? No, I like it. So, that's that chosen. In regards to the crops, I think we have crops there. Or we could just make it like a little seating area. I have an idea, actually. I have an idea. I have an idea. Just got in my head. I have an idea. I have an idea. Do you want to hear my idea? As you can tell, my niece watches CBeebies, and in turn, so do I. And then songs get stuck in my head, and then I sing them at people usually. So yeah, there's that. Okay. I think we're going English Rose Garden again, but if it's what you're good at, stick to it, innit? Right, what I'm going to do. I want this to be a bit curved like that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. What to the I have an idea. I might have added a few words here and there. Just bear that in mind. I'll memorize the words and then I'll sing it to you. No probs. So this is quite cute. Well, I'm not sure if I like it. We could get it in this colour wood, which is kind of like the tabletop. I can assure you, it is not a tabletop. It needs to be a darker brown to match. Nope, that's red. Nope, wrong brown. It's like a redwood kind of. Even that's wrong. Maybe the pale wood would be nice. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Ugh. Actually, first let me get the decorations that I wanted. So I wanted to have like a little fountain. But I think it was in here actually. Decorations. Yeah, you should definitely set it as a ringtone. I know the song for when CBeebies ends too. So, you know, I've got your back for any of your needs. Maybe it's a structure that I'm looking for. It's not. Ah, I'm wondering where the thing is I wanted is. It's alright. I won't bless you with that one today. I'll save that for tomorrow. Oh, this isn't the fountain I wanted. I want like a little bird bath sort of thing. Oh, that's what I want. But it's... Okay. Is it Blackstone I want? Yeah, he must. Generally must. Right. Yes, I'm fine with using that. Okay. I wonder if I could stack a plant on top. No, this on top of that. No, okay. Oh. So I don't want that. Yeah, if you do children's television, you probably make a really nice, decent amount. And that's putting it like not bluntly, but softly. Killing me softly with his words. Okay. How big is this fountain? That's too big. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly. I wonder if a different colour would look cool. No, it wouldn't. But at least we try. What I'm going to do though is have smaller pebbles around the fountain area. So it's the same colour but it is slightly different. Actually, I might have this whole area smaller, in smaller stones, because it's going to be an area where people like come and sit, so it's not like it's a path where it's got stepping stones or whatever. Does it? It's about a boy, an actual boy that you know, or a film? Oh. Fair enough. I was like, oh. Oh, that makes sense. No, I haven't. Souls. Well, I don't think so, anyway. Is it a horror? Oh, then no, I haven't. It would be a well good horror song though, wouldn't it? Killing Me Softly with his words. Like, you could really, like, play on that. See, my brain wants to go back to this, but that's not what my heart is saying. Let's see if we can get a massive paving stone large. Let's see if we can make something here, I don't know. Okay. Get rid of this for a second. This is in my way. Okay. Is it a soppy film? Oh. Doing well, aren't I? Okay, so this isn't gonna fit. Well, this is going well, isn't it? Let me move this. Okay. And then, wow. Really? Okay. I think I'm going to change the colour of the fountain, because I don't think it's the colour I don't think it will match. So. Oh, really? You aren't going to go on there because, oh yeah, you are. Good. Okay. Like that. Let's see if a tit will fit on it. No. Will it let me put any plants near it? Probably not. Am I gonna try? Yes. Yes I am. Because you don't try, you don't know. That's too big. I need to try something a bit smaller. Like this round fern. See? Okay, it's because it's potted. I might only get away with potted plants though, which makes sense because, you know. You can put like grass on the paving, but you can't put it on a rock. Who knew? Who knew? I still find the meaning of that song sad, or why it was written. It's a really good song though. Right, and now I need like a little... Is that the same colour? Okay. I mean... This tree's going to be a nightmare, isn't it? I think I need to get rid of the tree, but it looks cute here, doesn't it? What should I do? Work around it? Shall we work it around us? Maybe this chair is just way too big for what we want it for. They seem quite clunky, but then again... This chair's pretty much a perfect matching colour and less clunky, and I can probably stick pillows on them. So, chair Ella. So what I'm looking for is a table now. Table Ella. Aha! Whoa! That table is massive. Okay, so we're not getting matching table. Let's see what tables we've got. I like the little cast iron ones. Let's see what we've got in the thingy. Oh, this might work. Seems typical of what you'd find as well. Let's place it down a sec and do a bit of rearranging. Because I do want to have some plants here as well. Of course. Is it going to let me put anything on that pillow, on the chair? I might have to use a boho pillow maybe. This is cute. Yep, okay. Where are the boho pillows? Here they are. Any pillow is going to go on there is going to be these ones. And it's not going to go on there. What about a, I don't know what they're called. Maybe lights. Do they have a mini version of this lantern? Was that it? Oh. Sucks then, doesn't it? Oh, let's see what it looks like when the path's all lit. Oh, I like it. It's subtle. Really subtle. What would you say your favourite Pink song is? Yeah, just like a pill. I was listening to that the other day. Yeah, I was gonna say there's way too many. I've got like ones that were my favourite for different reasons as well, like, and it depends on the mood I'm in. What to do now? I do like Mr. President. It's a song Marty likes as well, that one. I also like songs like I've Seen the Rain. I think it's a really pretty song. I wonder where those are then. I'm after like Vine. Ah, okay. Single Vine. There we go, this will be better. Hopefully, maybe not. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Has to be quite far away from the Vine thing itself. Yeah, that one's quite fun. I always thought the video to that was a bit weird though. I get it, but Also a bit weird. I also like the song Mean. It's where hang on, wait. Leave me alone, I'm lonely. I've got it confused with please don't leave me. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Good song though. Oops, wrong colour. Is that the same colour? Yeah. Yeah, Funhouse is a good one. Okay, so you can put this a little bit closer at the right angle. There. Oh, it's here. I was looking for this one. Annoying, the moment I got it at the right angle is the moment that it's just slightly too close. Third time's a charm. Okay. Of course, I know it doesn't fit. Decisions. Maybe I can... How big is this? Chunky. Like a smaller one. Yes. Yes. Precisely what I needed. Cute. let's put this plant in. Okay. Put this plant in. I'm just trying to find the flowers that I use to dangle over the edge, but I always lose them and I always forget what they're called. Oh, maybe it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Whoop. Cute. It's a shame I can't stack in. No. Oh well. That's cute. Can I add any little daisies on the ground? No, nothing around that. That's fine. Okay. Let me sit more comfy. I'm probably going to bed shortly. Just put a hammock out there. Perfect. Oh, it's a big boy. Can't even fit him there. Right, what I'll do is I'll just connect this path and then I'm going to go. So, I need surfaces. I think it's good that I'm starting with the garden first because it will encourage me to actually do a proper job with the garden rather than, you know, be like, okay, here's the garden, it's done now. Cool, yay, thanks. And just, you know, only do part of it. So, what I'm going to do is have flowers in the grass areas. Oh, that was a bit of a issue, wasn't it? Let's fix this bit a little bit. Yup. Whoopsie, 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 whoopsie. Right. That and it saves you falling asleep to my sweet ASMR voice. Oh. You know, my ASMR voice. You know what ASMR is, right? So, you know, my soothing voice for ASMR purposes. Okay, this is quite a thin path, so we might use smaller stepping stones just because. Widen this bit here. Yeah, and anything in between I'll probably do some like gardening, some boulders and flowers tomorrow. Okay. So let's go for medium. Yeah, I think this is going to work. No, it's alright, I know my voice isn't particularly ASMR. I was playing. But it's good that you feel those things. Okay. How small are these? It's going to do like a little bow. Sort of works. I think it's a bit much though. Okay. What I want here is like, I love how these are small, but they're not actually. Okay. It's going to be much bigger. Yeah, I like that, because you know, like sometimes you go to places and they've got like all of these different sized boulders and everyone like climbs on them anyway. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Sorta. And the flowers will just melt into this anyway, so I think it's quite a nice, cute little area. These don't go on the fence, unfortunately. I wanted to add a bit more lighting. Maybe I'll find some outdoor lighting on the mods. Back to the mods I go. But yeah, I'll quickly show the stream what I've managed to do today. So ignore that random pot. So we've got a little pathway all set out and lit. Goes to the train, and we've got like a little gazebo thing here with some vines growing. This is all going to be flowered, and then we've got a little seating area here with a fountain. And then over here, which, because this will all be like cordoned off, we've got like a little bridge over a pond, and it leads to a wider area. So that's how much we've done with the garden today. I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. I'm excited to see kind of where we go with this garden. I'm in no way a gardener, so please don't try this at home. Because I know there'll be someone out there that tries to replicate this, and then they'll be like, Amy, my plants did not grow. But yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. I seem to be streaming quite regularly at the moment, with thanks to my wonderful friends. So yeah, I'm regularly streaming 5 to 6 times a week. I need a day off too, you know. But yeah, I like, the thing is I really enjoy this game, so if I'm playing, I may as well show you guys anyway, right? But yeah, let's save and go back to the office, and I will do my closing statements. Please follow me if you aren't following. Please follow me if you're not, because I would very much appreciate that. Please, yes, that is the time in real life, 2:30 in the morning. Please ask your friends to watch if they like House Flipper, if they like things like The Forest or Phasmophobia or Potion Craft, because those are the games I will be streaming on this channel. But we'll see how we go. I don't want to commit to a schedule because I don't know how my life's going to be moving forwards soon. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll say goodnight to you separately, Claire, on probably somewhere else. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.